Welcome to the market structure video. This is the last video before the final entries, what you all are waiting for. This is now just a short video about terminology, what I use usually on the summary of the day videos and sometimes when I'm showing my chart. This is all about accumulation and distribution. And about the homework, I just want to be sure that you know where we can expect the change of market, the reversal, and even later to join on the redistribution or reaccumulation as a maybe late entry. Before the lesson was very long, but I just decided to make it easier, simple, and this is really about the terminology. As a scalper, I'm not taking the trade or looking for any setup with the trend as retail traders are doing. They are trying to join the market on every reversal. I am looking for liquidity and I am doing something opposite. Yes, if there is a bullish market, I am looking for entry to take a sell, and if there is a bearish market, I am looking to take a buy. It sounds irrational, but this is how I'm able to catch really fast move. Because if someone as a beginner want to join the trend in reversal, but this is the, for example, accumulation on the demand zone, my trade can take just 1 hour time or half hour because of panic. It's because of liquidity, because of fast moves. So really it can sound strange, but I am not following the trend, so I'm not drawing any trend lines. I am just watching the price behavior on supply and demand and only looking for one of two patterns we already were talking about. So the market structure lesson is pretty simple. It is about marking and knowing what is the higher high and higher low on the bullish market. As here, yes, this is a very clean move to the main supply. So we have higher highs, lows, higher high, higher low, and in this case, price came to the supply as a compression move with the last strong push to the up, and then we had a break of structure to change the structure. Yes, the last demand here was broken and price made a lower low, the first one, then retest as lower high, and then is the change of market. So I call the whole price action and the supply with our pattern, in this case the compression, as a distribution. So sellers are ready to distribute the price and to really make a true big sell. And the first range after distribution I call redistribution. So in this case, based on the supply and demand lesson, this is the rally, base and drop, so RBD. So it's important to know where the highs and lows are and where our pattern appeared. This is all I want to see on the homework lesson. No matter which time frame, I noticed that this is one of the hardest homework to do. There were a lot of confusions before. I really want to make it simple, that you are able to show me where the change of structure is with marking our pattern. Let's see another example in the bigger demand zone. after big drop, yes, very bearish market, price stopped. It was a range. It maybe don't look like so easy on the high time frame, but here was a liquidity grab on the lower time frame. But we are scalpers, we are using the M1, maybe sometimes the beginner members of our community are using the M5, but here was the liquidity grab. Yes, price were dropping, we're doing lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then was a range inside the demand. So I call this accumulation. The true buyers were waiting to make their move, even by inviting sellers to continue as creating the equal low as a support with liquidity grab. And then was the our break of structure to make a fresh higher high by breaking the previous lower high. And when we see the new structure, new highs are created. So the next range I call the reaccumulation. So this is the DBR pattern as a drop to the base to make a rally. Here I also marked, because it was very clean, another distribution. Price came to the supply with creating the equal highs as a resistance with beautiful and clean liquidity grab, big powerful move to the upside, and then was the break of structure. And the next range after distribution is called redistribution. So very short overview about my terminology which I use on the videos, because a lot of times I got messages, what is the accumulation, why we are talking about this? I use accumulation after big drop when price is ranging in the demand, and I use the terminology as distribution when price is ranging on the supply, because sellers are creating the liquidity to make the price ready for distributed. So this is what I want to see really on the homework, that you are able to see the change of the structure, that lower low and lower highs are changed to the higher highs and higher lows. This is very important to know where the changes, which side of the market we can join. So as I said, we are scalpers, right? We are not joining the trend. Maybe sometimes as a late entry if someone missed the main move and need more confirmations. But I prefer, and I want to teach you this, how to join the market in the critical point when massive sellers tried to join the market and they were trapped because we are looking here for a buy. This is beautiful, and this is making our trades very fast. As you will see in the future, our trades like from the zones for 1 to the 5 are taking usually half hour, 20 minutes up to 1 hour. These are not long trades, because we are using the manipulation. We are not joining the main trend. So please send me something like this with the markups where the lower lows are changing to the higher highs, where the boss is, the break of structure, with marking the drop-based rally or rally-based drop on any single time frame you choose. Just I want to know that you understand these changes. Yes, we are not joining really the trend. This is the best way of trading for me. I want to see that you know where the supply and demand is and what we can expect. Just the key is to see the pattern with liquidity grab.